All right, earlier in the show, we, of course, were talking about some health news and when it comes to COVID and other different things. But men, there are some health topics that we know you just don't like talking about it, but it is important. And Andrew joining us again once again from South Bay Medical. And this is so true, Andrew. We've talked about this a lot. There are some things when it comes to our health and how things work that men sometimes just they put off talking about, and it's time they stop that.
Yes, that's exactly right. When we're talking especially about something as sensitive as erectile dysfunction, which kind of affects a man's ego or sense of self-worth, a lot of guys do nothing at all. They maybe take some pills. The relationship is what suffers. Now, South Bay Medical Clinic, in my opinion, has changed the game. So if you're out there struggling with ED or your man is struggling, you got to listen to this. We use the newest and most advanced form of something called acoustic wave therapy. It is FDA registered and clinically shown to open up and regrow blood vessels. This is called neovascularization, by the way. When we improve blood flow in this part of the body, that eliminates erectile dysfunction. And here is what is so cool. It eliminates the need to take the pill. We are restoring the normal and the natural function and the spontaneity for thousands of relationships all over the country.
It's so interesting. It's so true. It is a physical problem, but it's also a mental problem. And this can really, I think, make or break relationships as well. So it's important. The good news here is from what I've learned from you and the team here is that this is treated fast. It's not something that is going to take months and months to deal with. That's good news.
Absolutely. An average treatment of the acoustic wave therapy is 10 minutes. It delivers those pressure waves through the skin very gently into the blood vessels, and they open up. Now, a guy might do a few of these 10-minute treatments over 2 or 3 weeks. That's it. He starts progressing and improving, usually starting with the first treatment. So when you think about a lifelong of pills for erectile dysfunction versus a couple weeks of a few treatments and a long-lasting solution to eliminate the erectile dysfunction, this is pretty easy stuff. Again, no pills, no needles, not invasive, no recovery time. And here's what's so beautiful when we're talking about ED, no more side effects.
Yeah. How do you find out, Andrew, if you're a good candidate? Because obviously I love that you're honest and you say, hey, this may not be for everybody, but certainly the clinical studies are proving that it's helping a lot of men.
It is helping a lot of men. Yeah, that's a great question. And it does help most men. There are some conditions that may prevent you from getting good results, and the doctor will screen you prior to starting. We'll talk about that here in a minute. We're going to do a blood flow ultrasound. We're going to check those blood vessels to make sure you have a blood flow problem. But I will say that we have treated men of every age. We've treated diabetics, men with prostate issues, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, everything in between. Even Cambridge tested this technology with a bunch of guys with pretty severe health conditions and a very high success rate. So if you're out there struggling with erectile dysfunction, it's likely you have a blood flow problem from damaged or aging blood vessels. That is exactly what these treatments address.
And now is the time to call because there is a great offer that you want to tell people about here as we get ready to close.
Absolutely. If you or your man are struggling with erectile dysfunction, you are going to want to call South Bay Medical Clinic right now. We are going to give away the assessment with the doctor that I mentioned, the screening plus blood flow ultrasound totally free. We'll also throw in a little gift that is proven to produce instant results in the bedroom. I've never seen it fail. This is a $500 offer, by the way. It is free to everybody that calls the phone number on your screen right now.
Andrew, thank you so much. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And of course, we'll put all those details on our website too.